cue with a deflection by Hartenstein. Jackson was open in the corner, missed the three. Edey, what a block by Holmgren. Last game against the Thunder in the regular season, he went 1 for 12. So already better than that tonight with 2 of 3. Holmgren for 3.
Chet Holmgren says you don't necessarily feel comfortable in the playoffs, but having been through it for the first time a year ago, playing in 10 playoff games, Holmgren says there's a sense of knowing what to expect that settles you down.
Memphis, Jaren Jackson, 1 rebound and 2 points. John Morant had 11 points, but he was 4 of 11 from the floor. A name that when he got the job, not a lot of people knew. He was with Jim Calhoun as a manager at Connecticut.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, maybe his first significant touch nearly 4 minutes into the game. Holmgren from deep, that's good. Tuomas Isolovi, Helsinki, Finland-born interim head coach who joined his team last summer. That is Holmgren. And right there, it's Wallace just ripping it away from Alabama. Holmgren. But that has been the case here in this fourth quarter. Penalty situation, and Jaren Jackson's going to shoot. SGA probing. Hartenstein. Holmgren still working. We have not been given any medical update yet on John Morant. He is still being looked at in the Grizzlies locker room as Oklahoma City with possession, and they begin the second half with a scoring load on his shoulders with Morant done for the night. Williams, they got a piece fade underneath. It's Holmgren.
Scottie Pippen Jr. having to handle a lot more of the ball handling and initiating and creating within the offense.
Holmgren coming hard. 26-point game at halftime. Starting to get those uneasy feelings in this building. Holmgren!
Gotta guard Holmgren. He's heating up.
NBA.com. Visit the NBA app.
And what's your 3 unlocks? Knocking down 4 threes, 4 of 8. What does that do? It unlocks the drive. And when you're a versatile big, you can put the ball on the floor, get to the rim. That is a...
Defended by 2. Left wing Caruso. Into the paint. Holmgren! We are knotted!
Bit of an adjustment from Memphis in this second quarter.
Played 32 games without John Morant this season. They went 18 and 14 in his absence. Holmgren. So Memphis, boy, you look up, look at the stat sheet. They're shooting 50% from the field without John Morant. Boy, beautiful Euro step.
They're going to have to close out, which then unlocks another element of your game. That Euro step as a 7-footer, that big on little screen.
Pippen Jr. against Hartenstein. Jackson finally on the box, and then they double team with Holmgren sneaking in with that help defense. Pippen Jr. Hartenstein to steal. 3-on-1 run out. Holmgren to the rack. Nasty finish. Again, Triple J playing a lot of time on the perimeter. Here comes Pippen Jr. Holmgren swallows him up. And look at Chet running the break. Wiggins the finish.
6 points. Can you call it quiet? I don't think you can call it a quiet 36, but...
Jackson.
Look who's leading the break. Jokic gets it back from Gordon. Puts it up. Denied. Holmgren.
Not giving up on the play. Chet Holmgren getting back and blocking an alley-oop. Combined 2 of 16 from the three-point line with both teams.
And in fact, OKC has taken an over. Holmgren hangs in there. Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren, slashing to the rim, and he finishes.
Come on, Iron. 7-1.
Jokic fakes on the pass, and that's rejected by Holmgren. And then the quick dish.
And they've done a good job of that here tonight.
Holmgren drive, Holmgren finish. In so many ways.
How about 2 game winners in the same postseason?
Holmgren off the mark. Shots are not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul.
Holmgren with those long strides at 7-1.
They are 8 of 14 from deep, 57%. Gordon fakes out Caruso, drives in, and blocked by Holmgren. Blocked again. 2 for the price of 1.
Holmgren just being long on the first attempt.
Williams over Jokic. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a 3.
Gordon against Williams. Good block by Holmgren inside and got possession of the basketball as well. Passer in transition. Got the switch onto Dort and missed the little floater.
In transition, here come the Thunder. There's the lob, and this time they delivered it correctly to Holmgren. Skip pass, one more to Holmgren. His second three ball is pure. A really good ball movement. Coach Dagnall was happy to see him rediscover his offense. And Holmgren, what a catch! His lowest scoring game of the season. Holmgren against Jokic, man. And here's Williams on the run out. He's got Wiggins with him. Holmgren wide open for the punch. Alexander on Porter Jr. Great pocket pass into the dunker spot. And the first field goal of the game goes to Chet Holmgren.
This gets a short roll, catches around the free throw line. He draws Jamal Murray.
Probing against Porter Jr. Holmgren, butter.
Rebounding to keep them from multiple shots on offense. He says they like the looks they got. They could do a better job screening. Has another dunk on the other end by Holmgren.
They're coming from the foul line.
Alexander crowded, double teamed. The pass, Holmgren with the finish.
Obviously scoring gives Jokic more time for a breather on the bench.
35-29 Nuggets. Spin by Holmgren, and he lays it in. Bouncing off. And Holmgren knocks it over to SGA. We are under 2 minutes to go, first half. Holmgren drives and slams. Holmgren retreats. Williams is open. Off the rim. Caruso flies in. Holmgren! The crank! It's off the mark. Bound. Dort somehow saves it for Williams. Over to Williams. Holmgren hanging out underneath the rim, and he ties the game. Murray drives, and Holmgren with the block.
Shot clock down to 7. Jokic, what a pass to Brown, and great recovery. Holmgren with his 12th block of the series. What a play by Jalen Williams to steal the inbound pass. Holmgren in transition, flies in there, and slams it down. Third team foul on the other end on Denver. 3 in Oklahoma City. Euro step by Holmgren. They're going to let us play. Well, that was in the first quarter, not in the second. A lot more whistles here in this frame. Another Denver turnover. Alley-oop. Holmgren over Jokic. And the lead is 4. Alexander weaving through traffic. Out to Williams. Extra pass. Holmgren wide open. Buries a 3. Shooting issues are physical. How much are mental? But that one was good.
Yeah, I think he's feeling pain every time he goes to get that basketball up into the shooting position.
Jamal Murray with 25. Murray's played 40 minutes. Holmgren driving, going right at Jokic. Count the basket and a foul.
You know, he attacked Jokic when he was closing out by going opposite the direction in which Jokic was running at him.
For Game 7, just be who you are. And that's been the best record in the NBA all season. Holmgren, nice spin move, and the finish. I don't know how he impressed his team. But Gordon already has contributed. Murray shot blocked by Holmgren. Holmgren goes at Gobert. Stops, turns, shot, got it.
And last year, Lisa, he missed the playoffs with that shoulder injury.
As Dort goes back door and throws it down. Nice pass from Holmgren. SGA trying to find his spot. Instead finds Holmgren. Easy bucket for Chet Holmgren.
44 of their 66 shots from three-point range. DiVincenzo took a shot. Cason Wallace, Holmgren. He lines up a 3 and answers right back.
McDaniels hesitated.
DiVincenzo drives, reverse block by Holmgren. Saved by Wallace. Deflected by DiVincenzo. Wallace right there to Holmgren. Holmgren with the flush. Play a lot of the stretches. They don't, but they're always ready. Feet inside. Holmgren with a force.
Maybe he doesn't have to play against a fully loaded defense. Just go get an offensive rebound and create your own.
Stein goes down low. Holmgren. Beautiful little finger roll. The big men go off the bounce. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren inside. Beautiful move from Chet Holmgren. Holmgren connects on a 3.
Great defensive player who keeps showing that growth on the offensive end.
Holmgren floats it up. Alexander Walker finds Gobert. Knocked away by SGA. Here comes Wallace. Alley-oop to Holmgren. Cason Wallace drives back for Holmgren with the stuff.
And I was talking about Wallace. He knows how to drop dimes. And look, I'm okay with certain technicals.
Minnesota's got to be super aggressive here to try and force turnovers. Dort holding. Holmgren has it. Holmgren inside.
Just lays it up and in.
Chet Holmgren.
Gilgeous Alexander finds Holmgren. Holmgren fouled. Shot's good. And one. Chance for a three-point play.
Real quick. And the low man is Julius. And Julius has guarded well tonight.
Dort trying to fight over a screen. Gobert gets it. Drives down the lane. Shot blocked. Holmgren got a piece of it. 30-point games end at 5. Misses that shot. Rebound Holmgren. Holmgren goes inside off the glass. Holmgren fakes. Little out of control, got it back, hangs on, flips it up, count it!
On Chet, but to me this is just a missed stumble. A little bit of contact there.
It's a little bit more difficult.
Holmgren against Naz Reid, spins, goes inside! Chet Holmgren. Up top, Holmgren, this is a three-pointer. Won't go. Cason Wallace, another offensive rebound. Holmgren right there on the follow. Gilgeous Alexander to Holmgren, off the bounce. A lot of contact, they let it go. Inside Caruso, layup, he banks it home. Aggressively goes at Holmgren. Randall gets a good look in the corner. Hartenstein boxing out, tips it to SGA. Ahead to Holmgren, one stride and a stuff. Playoff performer. Holmgren free. Miscommunication defensively. Holmgren fakes, gets past Neesmith. Holmgren gets inside, partially blocked. Gets his own rebound, back up and in. Halliburton fakes, drives, back up top. McConnell. Top and aggressive, goes inside. Blocked by Holmgren. Rejects it out of bounds, still Pacer ball. Gilgeous Alexander back out. Holmgren fakes, sidestep. The big man can knock down the three. Not, they say, a two-pointer. First quarter. SGA gets inside, kicks it out. Holmgren again lines it up, again knocks it down. Thunder look to run. Williams, nice feed, and Holmgren throws it down. Does it as a bench player in the conference finals in the NBA.
Hey, that's a great moment to have one of the best games of your career.
Hartenstein up and Holmgren with the hammer.
We haven't seen smooth first quarters to start. Yeah, both teams seem like they settle in as the quarter gets going. Prevent him from sweeping through. Haven't seen that defense too often, Mike.
Holmgren gets it, pulls up, and Chet Holmgren off to an excellent start. Toppin misses the three. Rebound deflected, taken by SGA. Caruso his first minutes. Beautiful pass. Holmgren run to the floor.
No surprise, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a minute earlier return.
Holmgren gets free, and Caruso deflected right back to him. Shot clock at 4. He's got to put it up. Puts up the three. Holmgren right there on another follow. Not score, and that was instrumental. Chet Holmgren drives. Oh, puts it up and in.
7 foot, and then just figure it out after you jump. He sees the shot blocker, avoids it, but look, eyes on the rim the whole time. Yes, his body's twisting, but look, his eyes are on the rim the whole time, watching it drop in. That, as much as it looked like a lucky shot,
will push.
This is a big 3 minutes for both teams.
Toppin fakes, pass inside to Siakam, and Siakam thought he was fouled. Great defense again by Holmgren. Holmgren down a lane, layup, shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up and in.
Hasn't played that many games. One spot to the other, twice off the pipes. Sprint down the other end. Be under duress of multiple. Quick second jump and the finish.
Holmgren, guarded by Siakam. Siakam has shown his defensive prowess in these finals, but Holmgren want to move from a 7-footer.
Did he just look at the Oklahoma City bench as if to say timeout?
Gilgeous-Alexander, Holmgren with the flush. Indiana, which has been able to score points in a hurry all season long, one of the best offensive teams. Shot blocked by Holmgren on the follow. Nembhard launches a long three. Got it! Nembhard from way downtown, and it's a 10-point game. 2:28 remaining. Holmgren down the lane.